Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to Photoshop any image in about 5 minutes. So to get started, let's just open up Photoshop. So what you want to do here is just create a new file or a project. Sorry, you can just make a default Photoshop size. Doesn't really matter. And then drag the images you want to use on top of just the white blank page. Check mark that, just so all that does is let you edit the images themselves. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to Photoshop the Millennium Falcon um, flying next to just these um, fighter jets. So just to start off, I don't need this image right now, so I'll just close that so I don't need to look at that anymore. So then to start off with, I want to edit just this image. What we can do is we can just make it bigger. So if you want to change the size of any image, just go to Edit, Free Transform. You can just grab the edges. It might be a little lower quality because it's not in that resolution, but it seems fine for this one. Click that, and then you can hit the crop button, which is right here. Just crop the editing window to the size of your image. Check that. So now we have this window. Maybe a little bit here. We can crop too. See if that does anything. Why not? Oh, okay, no. Okay. Anyways, so now that we have this set, we can bring this back. So now you have this image. So we just want the Millennium Falcon itself. So just to get that, there's multiple ways to do it. But I think the easiest way for anybody is just to use the quick selection tool, which just automatically selects whatever you're clicking, and it knows the boundaries, basically off of colors and how they contrast. So if you want to find an image and make it as easy as possible, it's best to find one with like a white or black background. So let's just select this whole thing. It won't be perfect, but we can always make fine adjustments and edits at the end. Let's get most of it anyways. I think that's all of it. So all I'm going to do here is now just Command C. I'm just going to copy this image. Now I can deselect this. So you just right click over what you just highlighted, hit deselect. I'm going to paste what I just copied. So now I have a separate layer here, which is just what I highlighted. So now we don't need the original file, so we can just delete that. So here's just what I copied. As you can see, it wasn't perfect, missing some spot right here. So if you want to just fix that, you can go over to your spot healing tool, which is just looks like a band-aid. This is gonna be your best friend. I think. I mean, I know for me, this does all the work. As you can see, we have this white spot right here. We can fix that by just simply covering it. Oh, all right. That didn't work so well. I think it's because I did so much. Let's just zoom in. Cool. Let's go back to the healing. I think you can just make it smaller. Actually, I think in this case, the stamp tool will be easier to use, which just looks like a stamp. So what you want to do is make the size small, something relatively the size of what you need to fix. So how the stamp tool works is it takes a portion of your image and it lets you put that over anywhere else of the image. So for example, if you just option click anywhere on the image, it'll take that part of the image and let you move it around. See, like this. I don't need that, but the point of this is just to heal and fix this with just something that looks similar to it. So we can just do copy or option, click this, go along there, option click this, go along there. It looks a little weird from this close up, but once you zoom out, you can't really tell. So click that. As long as it's just not white, it won't look so silly. That and then click there. I think that should be good enough. So let's just zoom out, see how this looks. Cool. It's relatively what we want. I don't see any glaring issues with this. So now that we have this Millennium Falcon by itself, we want to move this layer beneath, or actually no, leave it there. So now we're going to bring back this fighter jet image. We're going to change the size of this, which is just edit, free transform, make it small. So as you can tell, it's a different perspective and angle than these other three. So to change this, all we need to do is, well, I think first we should flip this horizontally so it'd be easier. So we just do edit, transform, flip horizontal, cool, like this. Now it's a little closer, just not the correct perspective. So to change that, you go to edit, transform again, perspective. And you can mess around with these to change how it looks, what direction it's going in, etc. We just want to mimic what we have here in these fighter jets. So we know they're all going in one direction, like this. It's close. The image isn't doing any justice, but we can put it in this area to make it seem like it fits. It's not too bad. So let's just put it in a good position to see how it looks. Make it a little smaller maybe. Just flying with these bad boys in the back. A little too small. Let's just make it the front. Doesn't look too bad right now. Maybe we should just rotate this slightly. So you can go back to free transform, hover a little away from the corner edge, and you can just slightly rotate this. So cool. So now it looks like all three are going in the relative same direction. So honestly, we can just cover this other fighter jet because I don't know where else this would go. So we'll just do that. Edit free transform, make it bigger. Cool. Maybe rotate a little more to just for that. Actually, it'd probably be pretty big considering what this is. Put it right there. And yeah, you have the Millennium Falcon in your fighter jet line position thing. It took me about 5 minutes, and yeah. If you have any questions or you want to see something else, feel free to let me know. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Peace out.